Now, Hillary Clinton's campaign really does not want you to know what she's saying to wealthy donors. Now, this is according to a local reporter in Denver. During a fundraiser in Colorado at the house of Governor John Hickenlooper, the Clinton campaign had allegedly turned on a noise machine during her speech to prevent the press from hearing it. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now, this comes from CBS Denver reporter Stan Bush. Now, he tweeted out that while trying to cover this campaign speech, he noticed the campaign pointing a white noise machine at the street just before Hillary Clinton spoke. He wrote that the noise came from a large speaker pointed out into the street. Fascinating. Now, wait a minute here. Now, I realize this fundraiser was private, and I'm sure it cost the people who were attending a lot of money to get into. But I don't give a fuck. That shouldn't be the issue. I don't care how much money you donated to get in to hear that speech. I don't care. What I want to know is what she's promising these donors. That's what I want to know, and I think that's what everyone should be asking. What are you promising the donors? What are you promising these people in these private fundraisers? Now, she might not be promising anything. She might actually just be giving her speech of saying that she wants to break down barriers and take on Wall Street and strengthen unions and, renegotiate better trade deals and help the environment. She could be doing all of that and we wouldn't know. Now, I suspect that it's probably not the case. However, there is one way we could solve this. Allow the press to be there so we would no longer have to speculate, so we would actually know what you're saying. To me, I think this reminds me of the Romney fundraiser where he had his 47% moment. Now, I'm not saying Clinton and Romney are the same. They're not. By far, they're not. But I'm certain that if somebody is giving you money, for example, wealthy donors and bundlers from the financial industry, as well as the fossil fuel industry, you might end up talking them up a bit. And some of that might end up being a bit contradictory to what you're telling the people on the campaign trail. That's why it's important to know. That's why I want to know. That's why everybody should want to know. Now look, I could be wrong. And I could be totally off base on this. I just want to know. What are you telling them? What are you saying? This is like the Goldman Sachs speeches. There's one way to end this. Show us a transcript. Tell us what you're telling your wealthy donors. You do that, and we'll be happy, depending on what you say. But we have a right to know. Release the transcripts. We have a right to know who our politicians are really representing.